Pascal Siakam just had a massive, huge game for the Toronto Raptors, and we're going to go and break it down right now. He has some really insane abilities on the court that we can all emulate ourselves. So let's get down. Let's check out Pascal Siakam. Now, if you want to be able to shoot the basketball better, make sure to go check out the shooting workout that is down in the description below, because it's going to help you be able to shoot the ball from further away. Okay, so what we see right here is Scottie Barnes. He's cutting down the middle of the key, and Pirtle is able to get that ball to him. After he cuts and receives that ball, he's getting a little bit of defense that is collapsing on him, but look what Pascal Siakam does right now. Pascal Siakam, he's moving off ball away from the corner, because that's where Scottie Barnes is going. He's going to the corner. With Pascal Siakam moving out of the corner, that can potentially leave defenses scrambling, because now his man is obviously trying to trap Scottie Barnes in the corner with Scottie Barnes' man, and that allows Pascal Siakam to get to an open area of the court. When he attacks, his body is angled. That's going to give him leverage into his defender if he does get hit, and then he's able to keep that ball high. By keeping that ball nice and high when he's gathering, we can see that right there. He keeps the ball high. There's a reason. This guy and, of course, the help defender could try and squeeze that ball away from him. He can try and steal that ball. And because, at least in FIBA rules, which is where I play, or where my teams play, that means that the hand is part of the ball. If the opposing player hacks at the ball and hits your hand, it's not a foul. Which then Pascal Siakam is then able to finish at the rim with his right hand. Now watch Pascal Siakam attack the rim right here. He does pause briefly at the elbow. This does slightly freeze the defense. Now when he takes this dribble right here, he gathers that ball quickly up above his head. He's on 2 feet, which will give him strength and power to be able to withstand a hit. And then he's able to stretch out using his body as a shield away from the defender, who is obviously trying to block that shot. By using your body to get between the ball and your man will allow you to get more shots off. And being able to stretch out, as we can see right here, will allow you to finish with the layup. So by using your body, but also stretching out, you can get some extra points. Now watch this clip right here. When he receives that ball, right away he lands on 2 feet, and then he's able to attack the basket. He already knew what he was going to do before he did it. The reason why I say that is if you watch what he does right here, he's watching his defense. At this point, he's already made the decision that he's going to attack the basket. I can tell because he's already starting to lean, but he's looking towards the middle. He's looking at defenders and what they're currently doing. There's a massive gap right there. By being able to read that, when he does attack, his first step was right-left. That's going to allow him to push off the back foot to attack that gap. When he attacks the gap, we can see that he takes only 2 dribbles, and he takes 2 very, very big steps after that last dribble. By taking big steps, you can cover more ground, and he's able to keep that ball nice and high right here, and he's going up for the dunk. By having really good footwork too, right here, he's able to take that dribble, he's able to use that left foot as a pivot, he's able to pivot towards the middle. Notice what he did right there. He hit the defender. By making contact with your defender, in this case he used his butt, but by making contact with your defender, you're going to create space. That's exactly what we see right here, and it knocks that defender onto their heels. This allows him to pivot back around, keeps the ball high so it's harder to steal, and then he's able to use that off arm to be able to protect his shot from getting blocked. You're allowed to do this because the referees don't call it. Remember, you are allowed to have your cylinder, and so is he, and at this point you're both going straight up. So you can then finish with that shot. So again, using contact, being able to hit your defender back, and then making contact once again, using your off-arm elbow in this case, and then extending right there to then make it so that this guy cannot block you. Remember, the league and everything in basketball right now is against the defender, which means that if he just drops his arm slightly, even with your arm across his, if he slightly even drops his arm, it's a foul on him. Referees will call it all the time because now you're in that offensive player's cylinder, which means that as the offensive player, you can get away with stuff like this because if he drops, it's a foul, and you're going to get yourself and one. Now, normally I'm against multiple dribbles going into the post, and this is something that I've really disliked about Pascal Siakam in the past. However, now they are clearing out the side so that he's able to take his man one-on-one in the post. Watch that elbow. That elbow right there is able to seal his man behind him. You can see that right here. This is huge. This is exactly what you want to be able to do when you are doing a post move. All he needs to do in this case right here, he's backing his man down, but that elbow is able to seal that man behind him. He's now able to have himself in a wide open shot. This may not look wide open, but to somebody who knows that he's sealed that man, that's an easy shot. And then obviously being able to run the floor. Right now it's a 3-on-2 situation, and both of these guys are in pretty good position. He could be cutting. Pascal Siakam's already cutting, and that's exactly where they went. They went right to Pascal Siakam. That's an easy guaranteed bucket. This guy was already covering over here. This lane was wide open. Anytime you have that chance, you take it, and that's exactly what they were able to do, and they were able to finish, in this case, with the layup. So fantastic. Siakam had a fantastic game, and he's a fantastic player. Yes, there's always things that we can critique about players like Pascal Siakam, but overall, he's a fantastic player. Make sure to go check out my shooting workout that is down in the description below if you want to be able to shoot the basketball from further away. And if you like this app, it's called CoachLens, and you can get the 10% off code that is down in the description below as well.